You guys more photos of all this stuff just so you guys can see what the real damage is. After my locks, this is what my head looked like before. Morning, beautiful people of YouTube. I am sitting where you think I am sitting, and what I'm doing rhymes with sitting, okay? Today I wanted to show you guys a pretty interesting process. I bought some products that I never thought I would use. I feel like I'm becoming that guy. Today I kind of want to show you guys me trying on a little bit of fibers. I was coming up, man, seeing them old G's wearing fibers, it just looked ridiculous. And I still feel like it looks ridiculous. But with all of the patchy work that's going on my scalp right now, I thought to myself, either I'm gonna be rocking bald fades the entire time, or I'm gonna have to find a way to transition into some of my hair growth. It is going to take some time before the oral minoxidil starts to kick in. But in the meantime, in between time, it could be beneficial for the, overall aesthetics of my head, especially if I'm gonna be doing like photo shoots and stuff, to have some sort of protocol just in case I wanna cover up some of the patches. Trying to see if oral minoxidil is gonna show some promise as being a solution to be able to help some of this stuff. Like I said, in the meantime, in between time, we're gonna have to find some ways to sort of meet in the middle so that I'm not walking around looking like patches. So I'm gonna show you that in a little bit. First, I'm gonna put my camera down right here. I know some of y'all judging me right now. I know y'all wake up in the morning and take that little deucer. That's all I'm doing right now, taking my little deucer, all right? I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna show y'all what we got going. Give me a second. All right, let's get it popping. I have a brush up here. All right, so here we go. I got my Annie. The brush I usually use. I use my Annie, all right? This is my softer side, and this is the hard side. I really never use this side. The only time I ever used this was when I was a kid and didn't know no better. Scratching up my scalp. As you can kind of see, if you just look at the top of my head, you can see where I've got like the patching and all that, you know what I'm saying? Hair loss and thinning. Y'all can see that. And it's crazy because growing up, you know what I'm saying, I thought I had my father's hair genetics. My father still has a full set of hair. Probably show y'all a picture of my dad somewhere. And the reason I thought I had my father's hair genetics, because, I've got his widow's peak. We both got that same little widow's peak. The only people I know that have gone bald are on my mom's side. Apparently those could be my genetics. So you see here, if you're looking at my head, I've got a little bit of thinning spots here. That spot was a little bit of a thin spot not too long ago. It might still look like a thin spot. The side, you can see little patches. Showing you guys more photos of all this stuff just so you guys can see what the real damage is. After my locks, this is what my head looked like. Before my locks, I didn't have any of these issues. Obviously, I don't want to blame my locks, but this is the reason why we're playing around with this stuff today. Now, in terms of my actual regimen to treat what's going on with my scalp, I'm using a couple things. I'm using handcraft blends, rosemary and castor oil. Rosemary oil is great for hair growth, been studied to be really beneficial. So that's what I'm using. And typically I use this after I use my ketoconazole. I'm also taking a probiotic. Oftentimes when you're having scalp and hair issues or any sort of issues like that, you kind of want to start with your diet and your gut health. Me personally, I know that for the last couple of years, my diet has been, it can be hot and cold. And, for the most part, I know I am really good for eating high octane crap in a stressful situation. So my gut health is probably a little bit off. I probably do got a little bit of leaky gut. For now, we're gonna try this, probiotic and see how it benefits us. Also taking vitamin D. In addition to supplementing with vitamin D, I'm also trying to get it more naturally. So I'm going outside every morning at the crack of dawn to make sure I get a little bit of extra sun exposure. Usually I sunbathe for about 30, 45 minutes before everyone is awake. Sometimes my daughter will come out there with me as well. It's pretty cool. Of course, I've got my minoxidil. Now my oral minoxidil, I take a half a pill every single day. If I am going to stay on the minoxidil regimen, I would have to take this every single day for the rest of my life. Because if I stop taking it, supposedly the hair gains would go all the way. I don't like taking drugs. I don't like taking Advil, anything like that. So the whole prospect of me having to take a pill that was originally intended for blood pressure, it's just not something that I really foresee myself wanting to do for the rest of my life. So it's quite possible that TP will be TP ball fade, after 6 months. We'll see. All of these things are supposed to show some progress within, you know, a 6-month period. That's when you're supposedly gonna see some results. So we'll see. Now, in terms of this stuff, at the Toppiks fiber system, all right, so this is just the hair holding spray and the little puffer with the hairline thing. Where are my fibers at though? Hold up. These are the actual fibers, right? So here we go. Again, y'all see that? You can see, you know, sort of the consistency of that. See what happens when I rub it? It just sort of clumps. It almost looks like real hair. Obviously it's not real hair, but you know, that's what it looks like. Now, in terms of using stuff like this, it's a little wild, dog. Let's go ahead and get it popping though. Let's go ahead and get it popping, because I don't got much time. The instructions say dry and style hair as usual. Okay, my hair is dry. Take Toppiks hair fibers liberally over thinning areas. For more precise application, use the Toppik hairspray applicator. Twist that sifter off. Put this on here. Twist that on. Let's see how this works. Okay. Hey, that kind of...
Not bad.
Oh, that look a little too much. I'm absolutely not doing this correctly, but I can kind of see some promise. Get this stuff on, maybe spray it around a little bit. The hairline is not gonna be crispy. I'm not here to do all that, but in terms of spreading some of this stuff around, hold on, let me see. See if I can get this bald spot in the back.
Add a little bit. Let them out. Spread.
I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? There was a little bald spot right there. A little thin spot. Kind of does look like that. Those fibers kind of helped them out a little bit. Not even gonna front. Obviously, I would need like somebody that knows what they doing to come through and, you know, help me out. For our first impressions, I think this isn't too bad. You know what I'm saying? This isn't terrible. This is not terrible. Still got some thinning spots, obviously. Before and after should kind of show you how this stuff works. For the sake of what I got going on, I think, you know, that makes this a win. Take a selfie video, you know what it really looks like. Yeah, like little spots right here, probably fix up a little. You know, obviously if I was using my card all the way down my hairline, I'd probably be able to do something a little bit better with that as well. With this side, you know. I think it's got some promise. I think it really does have some promise. So even if you look at a side like this, you know, if I was, you know, a little bit better with knowing how to properly apply it, you could see, you know, I might be able to do something there. You know, I might. You can see that side I did a much better job. This side I just need to, you know, focus on doing something other than making content. But I think I can get that side probably looking cool too. That's like I said, you guys, 2 thumbs up on the product. I have officially become the guy that I used to make fun of, so I guess that's my karma. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. I'm gonna leave a link in the description if you're interested in purchasing this stuff. Oh, this has been Dreadlocks, signing out. All right, you guys, real quick, I just realized I ended the video and I didn't really show you what this stuff looks like and how it rubs off, okay? Here's my hand. Just so you know, there are no stains or anything on it right now. Rubbing my hair right now with all that stuff on it, rubbing it real hard. You can see there is a few fibers. I don't know if you can see, but I can definitely see there are some fibers on my hand. You can see there. I don't know what it looks like. A few fibers on my hair, not a lot. What's on there right now, right? Definitely stuff wiping off. Check the appearance. If you are somebody that is rocking this stuff, probably not water safe. Just pretend this toilet paper is your white sweatshirt. If this is my white sweatshirt, there's a little bit, you see there's a little bit of black on there. Little bit. Piece of toilet paper, tiny bit of water on it. Check that. Just to look and see what it's doing to the fibers. This is me wiping this. And what I can see is that there are chunks of fibers coming out. Not sure if this is the best experiment or the best way to conduct this experiment, but you can clearly see that the right amount of friction and the right amount of water would probably knock this stuff out. Probably wouldn't be something that you would, you know, want to go swimming with or do a lot of sweating with, you know what I'm saying? Probably not the case. Just wanted to add that piece in because I know some of you guys are going to be asking, have that be in the video as well. All right, TP Locks, TP signing out.